I have so much work to do, like I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it later, maybe next week or next month sounds great. Oh wait, maybe this should be my next year's resolution. Next day, next month, next year, and then you start extending your work. You start postponing your work for better days, for better time, for the perfect moment. But is there a perfect moment? Maybe there might be. Someday you might just wake up early in the morning, feel motivated, and then you just have that clarity, you have that energy, and you finally start something you have been wanting to start a long back. But that time you should look backward and you should see how many tomorrows have gone, how many days have gone where you felt like I should start this on Monday, and how many Mondays have just come and went like any other regular day, right? So there is no particular perfect moment to pick. Okay, the time you have right now, the moment you have right now is the right time. For example, like I have been wanting to do this YouTube channel long back, but I was just keep on waiting and waiting for the right moment to come so that I can finally feel ready to do something. But the truth is, you do not have to feel ready to begin. You have to begin, then you start feeling ready. Okay, so on a random day, I just felt it just hit me that there's no perfect moment to start. So I just, with no pre-plans, no setups, nothing, I just started my YouTube channel. So you should do that too. Okay, so just stop waiting for that right moment or perfect time to come. Okay, the time you have right now, make it the right time. So complete your pending works, do something you wanted to do, start the thing you wanted to start, do it now. So the another reason you feel lazy is because you feel like you have plenty of time, like as if it's unlimited or it's guaranteed, which neither of them is. And then you feel like you'll say, okay, I'll do this later because I have plenty of time, like plenty of time. And then while in the process of thinking that you have plenty of time, in that process, you will lose plenty of time. Okay, so you'll just keep on dragging and extending works, and then something that could have just taken an hour stays unfinished for days, months, and even years. So you shouldn't do that. You should not take time for granted. You should value your time. Okay, and you might ask, how do I value my time? How do I know the value of my time? It's easy. You'll know the value of your time by not only thinking about it, by using it, by investing your time. So start investing your time in things that matters, like things that are not idle. Okay, for example, your skills, something that has a purpose, something in your life, your goals, something that makes you grow, something that makes you happy. Like, just don't sit there and like scroll and just don't let your time slip away like idly. Okay, and then when you start investing your time in things that matters, you realize the value of your time. And when you realize the value of your time, you will take care of it, because people take care of something they know the value of, right? And when you realize the value of your time, you'll realize how many like time you have wasted, how little time you have. Okay, and so before like idly wasting your time, think twice. Think twice about it, because we really don't have that much of time we think we have. Okay, now let's talk about the real trap: comfort. You might feel like the work you have, it's very hard or very difficult, but in reality, it is not that art. It is just that the comfort you are replacing your work with is easy, like doom scrolling, or just thinking of laying for like 5 minutes and then extending it to 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, or so on. So it's easy because it's instant, and our brain loves instant comfort or instant rewards. So every time you um, every time you rely upon comfort over effort, your brains learn something. That is just that, okay, we prefer this. We prefer comfort over effort. So slowly, it starts resisting anything that requires effort. So sometimes, like simplest things that requires like little effort, it will look heavy to you. Like for example, you're just laying down and then you are thirsty and your water bottle is right next to you. You just have to, put your arm and just take it, just move your arm, that's it. But that thing also, that task also will seem heavy to you because you're dependent on that comfort for too much, that it has taken control over your choices. So I'm not saying that eliminate your comfort at like entirely. No, comfort is something that we need in our life, right? But don't depend upon it entirely so that it will completely, uh, control your choices. And now finally, how you look at your work. You look at it as a heap, like as a mountain, and then you feel like, oh, I have too much work. I can't do that. And then why? Because you're looking at it at all once. Okay. And then you just feel like you have too much work and then you just avoid it. But who's going to do that work for you if you don't do it? Because that is your work and you should complete it because that is something that you have to do it by yourself. So what you have to do is that you should not avoid it completely just because it looks big to you or difficult to you. Break it. Break it into smaller parts. Okay, I'll tell you one experience because like day before yesterday I was really tired and I was hungry too, so I thought of cooking something, but I was actually avoiding to cook it because that cooking work, it looked so tiresome to me. And I felt like, no, too much work, I won't do it because I looked at all once, like cooking, all these things together. But then after some moment, I just got up and then I just started dividing my work into three main parts. Like, okay, first part, I'll just gather all the necessary ingredients. Second part, I'll wash the rice and chop the vegetables. And third part, I'll just cook it because everything's ready, right? That in the third time. So first time I just gather all the ingredients and all the utensils that I needed, and then when I finished the first step, I felt happy. It was something that was it was very fun to do. Okay, and when I moved from first step to second step, the second step didn't feel like a burden. It felt like an upgrade. Like, Yahoo, I'm going to next level. Like that kind of energy I had. So I did it step by step and step by step. And before I even realized it, the work was done. My work was just done. So I felt, so first time when I looked at it, I felt it was a very heavy task, like too much work. But when I finished it, it was not that much like I thought it would be. Why? Because I broke it into smaller parts. So that is the real power of breaking your things or your works into fragments. So you're not just lazy, it's just that you are stuck in a pattern that that looks like laziness. Okay, so that pattern is something that can be broken anytime, any second. It is in your hand whether or whether not to break it. And once you break it, once you get rid of it, once you get control of it, then only you'll realize that you were never lazy at the first place. So that was it, and I really hope you like this video, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.